This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Huskies will kick it away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Getting set. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To the air. It's Reed. He's going to lose yardage there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Washington Huskies offense comes out for their first possession today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Looking downfield. It's Reed. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes off in a bootleg. That's caught. It's Moss. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Moves out of the pocket. Powering through a tackle. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. He keeps it on a design run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Great cut there. You stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Back to pass. It's Williams. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 2nd down play coming up. Look out, room to run here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air. It's Reed. That ball snagged for a completion. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. It's a short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the back gets the football. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem on the snowy field. The PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Green.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The Huskies will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the handoff on a counter. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Breaks into the clear.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a gap. It's Pullman. As the 1st down is still going. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the 1st time today. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass this time. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's 2nd down here. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grabbed by the receiver. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Huskies will line up to punt it away. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught behind the line. It's Carroll. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs, it's Owens. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Snags a quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Aggies will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Williams. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. This is the 6th play on the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Looking to scramble. Get some space around the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Williams. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Back to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite make it. Forced out at the 1. Game moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskies.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back. It's Reed. Makes a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Offense will set up on first and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keeps it on the draw. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Huskies churn out another first down. Dropping back, it's Williams. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. Pass rush closing in. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. And the Huskies trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pass. It's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So obviously down 2, they'll go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie the score. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he stops short, doesn't get in, and the defense still holds on to a 2-point lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Punt over the middle. It's Concepcion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. QB keeper all the way. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Reed. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Green. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Need to pick up something here in 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 58. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Fighting off the defender.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Aggies will have to kick this away. Punter coming on for the 6th time tonight. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Looking to pass. It's Williams. He escapes the pocket. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback keeps the football. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
But I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the 4th quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB design run. Quarterback gets a first down and gets out of bounds.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Reed. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Short pass finds the tight end.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Well, this is a football team that, Kirk, that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. Going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup and find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game, but the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.